Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother. It's just that my most prized possession has gone missing, and I fear that without help, I'll never get it back. I normally wouldn't approach a stranger like this, but, well, I'm at the end of my tether. I could really use some help. Could I hire you? I could pay you handsomely. Okay. Give me a moment to compose myself. There is a priceless heirloom in my family that has been passed down throughout nearly my entire ancestry. As you may know, we Dunmer revere our ancestors greatly. Ancestry is incredibly important to our people. Therefore, you understand how important it is to me that my heirloom is returned. My apologies, friend. This theft has left me quite flustered. Of course! I'll pay you a handsome sum for returning my heirloom to me. Excellent! Thank you! The heirloom that's been stolen, well, by all accounts, the thief fled to the northeast of Bruma. I suspect they're holed up in Frozen Grotto. If you are able to retrieve my heirloom for me, I'll be forever in your debt.
Yes? I've got a bad feeling about this. Huh?
Well, well, if it isn't another adventurer, come to return the heirloom back to its rightful owner. Well, I'm afraid the heirloom isn't real. You're a damn fool, though I can't say you're the first. Looks like you've just wandered into something well over your head. Now tell me, are you gonna sink or swim? I'm someone that isn't afraid to kill people that ask tedious questions. Now listen. I have a dagger on my hip. It's laced with a deadly homebrewed Dunrick concoction. Luminos Rusla, Violet Coprinus, and a little bit of ground adamantium ore. All you need to know is that once this poison gets into your veins, well, I wouldn't be investing in any of your business ventures. So I suggest you cooperate with me. Nothing too hard. Child's play. Good thing for you, eh? I have a package here that needs delivering to a certain Dunme lady in Bruma. Quite the damsel, that one. No, and don't ask what's inside. None of your business. Well, if you're going to put it so bluntly, I'm afraid you've disappointed me. I was hoping we could keep the foreplay going a little longer. Yes, I mean Alammu Nethri. She's an associate of mine, stone-hearted bitch. Suits me perfectly. Give her the goods, and you'll never hear from me again. Betray me, and our fledgling love will be short, but sweet. Not even any love letters. How's that for bittersweet romance, eh? I'll let you work out the right choice. Now, let's get this over with. Wrong choice. Nah, lovely, over here.
Bad idea.
Example of skill and grace.
My whiskers are freezing up.
You're the one who helped return the Count's artifacts, aren't you? Captain Adius was looking for you. Might want to go see what he wants. Oh? What crime? Go ahead, citizen. I see. Who's involved? I see. Well, I think it's about time I had a little chat with this Alammu Nethray. In fact, why don't you come along? You reported it. It's only fair that you're present for this.
Good idea. You should take a break too. You deserve it.
Yes, officer? Is there something you need?
Yes, you, in irons.
I'm sorry. There must be some sort of mistake.
There's no mistake, unless the blackmailing of this lady here was some sort of huge misunderstanding.
I assure you, this is all...
Something makes me think you can't explain all the correspondence and the contraband we already discovered in your home a while ago. As thanks for reporting this smuggling ring to us, I'm authorized to dispense a small token of our gratitude. Be well, citizen. Now I have to go slap this wretch in irons.
Ralgar Silverplow, retired hunter and tracker at your service.
Hey, nice to see you around. Listen, there's a situation, and there are a few people I can trust with this. So maybe you'll help me with this? That's great news. As I said, there's a situation. Don't go around publicizing this, but a new threat's cropped up. Far to the east of Bruma. Not bandits, not hedge wizards. Talos worshippers. Believe me, I don't have any bones to pick with Talos worshippers. People can worship whoever they want to worship, as far as I'm concerned. But this has me spooked. I don't want Armion and his damned justiciars to arrest them and send them off to Blue River Prison. Or worse. And I'm tied up in Bruma dealing with other matters. I hate to ask, but would you help me with this? I'm not asking you to kill them, or arrest them, or hand them over to the Thalmor. I don't have anything against Talos worship. I'm asking you to convince them to lie low. That's all. I want to spare them the wrath of the Thalmor, and spare Bruma's people the consequences. Well, it's only spoken of in rumors and whispers, but to go by the rumors, it's the Thalmor prison camp here in Cyrodiil. It's where they send those they find problematic. Talos worshippers, dissidents, that sort of thing. First, let me be clear. I'm not asking you to kill them, and I'm not asking you to hand them over to the Thalmor. I hate them as much as any Imperial. No, I'm asking you to convince them to lie low. I don't care if they keep worshipping Talos, they just need to do it privately. I don't want the Thalmor making an example out of them, and I don't want them to use this as an excuse to step up their presence in Bruma. And that's likely. Given their location near a county border, the Children nobility might get involved. Political disaster waiting to happen. So just go and speak with them, like I said. They're far to the east of Bruma, near County Children. Here, I'll mark it on your map, just in case.
Oh, that traveler. Who are you? Are you with a Thalmor? Tell me. Now! First, answer the question. I'm not telling you who we are. Not yet. Then I suppose I can afford to stow my weapon. I hope for your sake you're not lying. Besides, we've nothing to be ashamed of. Go on then. Ask whatever you like. Come and go as you please. But we'll be watching you. I'm Era. I lead the congregation here. We worship Talos, and by the Divines, we make no bones about it. We shouldn't need to hide. Soon, when the Thalmor are defeated, soon, we'll be able to step into the light. Have you been living under a rock? Talos worship's a crime now. Mayan and his justiciars have moved into Bruma. I didn't feel like sitting around in Bruma, like mammoths lining up for the milking. Turns out a few others had similar ideas. And so we left. Sometimes. But nothing we can't handle. Wolves, bears, the occasional troll, that sort of thing. Though recently, we've been in a bit over our heads. Bandits, you know the sort. They came through here and took my amulet of Talos. It means a lot to me. Next time you're exploring the wilds, mind keeping an eye out for it? We'll reward you as best we can within our means. Thank you very much. Bandits probably have it stashed in one of their hideouts. pinning someone to stop us worshipping Talos? Has the captain gone mad? I always considered the captain a man of honor, a man of tolerance. Someone who refused to be a puppet to the Thelmer and the shameful demands. Why such a sharp change in the captain's outlook? What could he, or you, possibly say that would lead us to renounce the god hero of mankind? You're having a laugh, surely. We've devoted our entire lives to worshipping Tiber Septim. The Concordat only strengthened our resolve. We will not stop worshipping Talos. Never! We have our principles, and we have our dignity. I can't argue with that. I hate the Thelmer, I really do. But I suppose denying them the pleasure of dominating Bruma is a greater victory for Talos than getting sent off to Blue River as a heretic. Fine. Fine, we'll stop. You have our word. Here he is now. Never was light on his feet.
Oh, you're still here. Good. Finally got done with all that paperwork and procedure for that damn thief Galette. So, I assume you've reached a mutual understanding? Or are you still in negotiations?
Yes, Captain Adius. We've decided to stop worshipping Talos. At least, for now. We'll certainly still have faith in our hearts. But for the time being, not on our lips.
Wait, I never expected you to stop worshipping Talos. Are you sure you want to...
Yes, we're sure. Your messenger convinced us. The fate of Bruma is more important than being stubborn. Talos would understand.
He's more than a messenger. He's a friend. But... well, thank you. You're putting a lot aside for the sake of Bruma. And I thank you for it. You convinced them to stop worshipping Talos. At least for the time being. I'm stunned. I didn't even ask for that, and yet you came through. Listen, I realize this is hard for them, and I don't do this lightly. But the future of Bruma would look bleak if the Thalmor thought I was enabling Talos worship. I owe you a debt 100 times over, friend. Here, take this coin from the treasury as a thank you from me. Our job here is done. I guess for the time being we go our separate ways once more. But something makes me think our paths will cross again.